in terms of what is happening in our market right now, it's extraordinary times. But what I've seen is the lettings market absolutely adapt to the circumstances, despite everything that has happened with COVID and the challenges, and we've had to adapt, as have most businesses. What we've seen is that the demand for properties has remained relatively strong, all things considered. The demand for rentals, people's life circumstances are still changing. People are deciding to have families. People are changing jobs, changing locations. So the rental market, I think, has been somewhat protected by that, and we're seeing rental demand stay relatively strong. There has been a lot of properties come onto the market. There is an excess of stock, and that has had an effect on pricing. But again, my feeling is these are short-term problems. I think the fundamentals of the area of London are incredibly strong. So it will pass in time. In terms of how has COVID-19, how has that affected the market specifically? It's affected how we have to operate, of course. We have to do things in a different way to maybe we would have previously. It's also affected, renting patterns. Traditionally, things like the need for outdoor space, the need for a little bit of work from home space, they were bonuses, but they weren't necessarily key drivers to someone's property search. What we found now is that those requirements, in some cases, people have been sat at home, locked inside a flat maybe for 2 or 3 months. They've become absolute key drivers in terms of people's searches for a new home. So really, that's changed things. We've had to adapt to that, and we've had to really kind of help people find their property with those requirements in mind.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.